Arachne's here. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate as soon as we can. We're very weak, so we do want to hang out in here. They're getting out of range. We get our 2 off. We're gonna go ahead and get the stun. Do a little bit of tanking so Susano can run in here and clean her up. Nice rotation from our jungler. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy SeanyB Gaming, and today we have a viewer request to play some Wukong in solo lane. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Sun Wukong is thought of as a very safe warrior. He has 3 damaging abilities plus a damaging ult. He has a dash and an ultimate that allows him to regenerate health. So let's go ahead and jump into Sun Wukong's kit. Sun Wukong's 1, the Magic Cudgel. Sun Wukong's Magic Cudgel grows in length and he slams it down, damaging all enemies in front of him. Minions and jungle camps take an extra 30% damage. Sun Wukong's 2, Master's Will. Sun Wukong strikes around him, damaging and slowing all enemies. The movement speed is going to be a 30% slow for 2 seconds, and there's going to be an attack speed slow of 25% for 2 seconds. Sun Wukong's 3, 72 transformations. Sun Wukong transforms into an eagle, tiger, or ox and charges forward. The eagle stance is the fastest of the 3 forms. He's immune to slows and root effects. The tiger mauls the first enemy he runs into, stunning and causing damage. The ox knocks aside all enemies in his path, causing damage, and is immune to slow, root, and knockup effects. The tiger stun is going to be 1.4 seconds. Sun Wukong's ultimate, Somersault Cloud. Sun Wukong leaps onto his cloud for up to 5 seconds, leaving a pet behind to fight. While on the cloud, Sun Wukong is invisible and regenerates health. He may leap off before the duration expires, dealing damage. The pet inherits 100% of Sun Wukong's health and protections and 50% of his basic attack power. The pet is killed instantly if hit by a hard crowd control, excluding banishes and knockups. If the pet dies, Sun Wukong is revealed on his cloud. He's going to gain 5% of his health per second, so he can gain a maximum of 25% of his health in his ultimate. And finally, Sun Wukong's passive, Undefeated Body. When Sun Wukong is below 50% health, he gains 10 physical power and 10 protections, plus another 2 physical power and 1 protection for his current level. While Undefeated Body is active, if Sun Wukong goes above 50% health, he maintains the buff for 12 seconds. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point into our 1. Level 2, put a point into our 2. Level 3, put a point into our 3. Then at level 4, put another point into our 2. Level 5, put a point into our ultimate. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can. Max out our 2, max out our 1, max out our 3. We started with Bluestone Pendant, a health chalice, and 5 multi-potions. We're getting some good damage onto this bear, and unfortunately we were inside of his heal. We need to avoid his heal at all costs because we're going to be able to push him out of lane pretty early with Bluestone Pendant. Bluestone Pendant is going to provide us 10 physical power, 20 HP 5, and 10 MP 5. It has a passive that hitting enemies with your damaging ability is going to cause them to take an additional 25 damage over 2 seconds. This can stack up to 2 times. So we just want to keep poking the Baron. We're going to go ahead and hit the Totem of Ku. The Totem of Ku is going to provide everyone on our team a little bit of gold and some mana. It's going to act like popping a mana potion for your entire team. He keeps tagging us with this heal. That's the one ability we really need to dodge, or else he's just going to be able to keep staying in lane.
I'm going for jungle buff.
We're going to go ahead and hit our blue buff. Of the 3 forms, the tiger form does the most damage, but it is only a single target dash versus the ox, which is a multi-target dash. Baron does have his ultimate. Our ultimate will provide us CC immunity, so we probably want to save our ultimate to counter Baron's ultimate. If there's an easy pick, we definitely want to ult and get it, but we really want to kind of just hold on to our ultimate instead of using it super aggressive.
An enemy has been slain.
I have no idea why I thought the Totem of Ku was there.
ultimate down.
When we can, we want to walk between the minions and cast our 2. We're putting all of our points into our 2. This is going to deal more damage to enemy gods, and that's the reason we're leveling it up versus the 1. We don't really need to heal. We'll take a heal or 2 and then go ahead and just pop this. We're going to ox through all the minions, use our 2. There's Baron's ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. That's going to send our pet onto him. We're going to land on him, dealing some damage. We didn't really need the heal from the ultimate. And cast our 1. Good job by Baron. He survived that pretty well. Looks like he backed, so we're going to go ahead, just clear this wave. And we're going to back ourselves. We're going to be picking up Soul Eater. Soul Eater is going to provide us 20 physical power, 10% physical lifesteal, 10% physical penetration, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that your abilities heal you for 5% of the damage dealt. Each time anything dies within 80 units, you gain a stack. Gods, large jungle monsters, and bosses provide 5 stacks. At 75 stacks, Soul Eater evolves, gaining an additional 15 physical power, 5% physical lifesteal, and causing your abilities to heal you for 20% of the damage dealt.
Your left tower is under attack. Retreat, right lane.
Soul Eater just feels really good on Sung Wukong. It works really well with his passive. If you fall below 50% health, you're going to gain additional power and protections. Then you can use Soul Eater to get back above 50% health. That's going to last for 12 seconds, and then if you fall below 50% health, you can just keep reactivating your passive. There's his ultimate. We do not have our ultimate, which is fine. We weren't really in any real trouble. We dash in. We're going to use our 2. We got to avoid his heal. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Super aggressive. We land on him, dealing some good damage. He's very weak. We land our 2, 1 more basic, and we got him. 2 more basics, and we got him.
Again and again until you have
We're going to clear 1 more wave. Oh, this was not the play. We dash up thinking we can kind of proxy this wave, but they're already under tower. A little bit of a misplay by us. We're going to miss out on some of those minions. His blue buff is not here, so we're just going to go ahead and back.
Not cool. Sorry, man.
And here I make a critical mistake.
I feel like I just rolled a 1 on a saving
If you can catch the mistake, leave a comment down below. I'm about to go over it. I say oops when I realize it. I feel very slow for some reason. Why could that be, SeanyB?
Yikes.
There it is. I realize I don't have boots. Normally, I'd be building boots and then Soul Eater, but I had enough money for Soul Eater, so I went into Soul Eater. I completely forgot boots. We definitely want to get boots after Soul Eater if we pick up Soul Eater. This game, I just thought we had boots already, so I went into tier 1 of Pestilence.
I'm going for jungle buff.
If we take a look at the enemy team composition, they have 3 magical characters. Baron, Anubis, and Arachne all have heals. Honor is going to be building lifesteal, so we are going to want to pick up some anti-heal at some point. And I think the earlier we can pick it up, the better. Especially going into a Baron. We feel so slow without our boots.
enemy missing right.
An enemy has been slain.
We're just going to go straight for the Baron. We use our ultimate to avoid his ultimate. We jump on him to get some damage. And as soon as we do, we're going to start clearing the minions. We're going to start getting this heal from the Lesser Scorpion, which they're going to be changing in the upcoming patch. I kind of like it the way it is. You get it in its down state, and then you kind of have to hold around it and farm it.
Handle us.
We used our dash.
They're killing us out here.
We also used the wrong form when we used our dash right there. We were trying to go for Tiger, but we accidentally went for the bird. We use our Ox form. We're being super aggressive right here.
Been slain.
Get some good damage.
Enemy
Ally
missing
has
right.
been slain.
Enemy ultimate down.
We are pretty low on mana, even though we have some MP5 from the blue buff and from Bluestone Pendant. We're still pretty low. We're going to blink, use our 2, use our Ox, hit him with the 1. Now we're almost completely out of mana, and here comes Arachne. She blinks in. We're in a lot of trouble. We use our 2 to try to slow her, but she's immune when she's on our webs. And it looks like we're going down. We just stuck around. We're a little too aggressive. Didn't have the mana for it, and Arachne was able to punish us for it. We almost have enough money for the tier 3 boots. We're probably just going to wait if we don't have enough money, but it looks like we're going to have enough.
Be careful, right? Enemies incoming.
We get the Warriors Tabi. I think this is probably the best boots on Sun Wukong. It's going to give us some additional power. If we were going against a 3 physical team composition, we would probably go Bluestone Pendant into Warrior Tabi, into Shifter Shield, followed by Soul Eater, then going into either magical defense or doubling down on physical defense, picking up something like Gladiator Shield, or picking up something like Genji's Guard. We're going to go ahead and hit our blue buff. Nobody's hit the Greater Scorpion on the left side of the jungle, so there's no enhanced blues or speeds.
An enemy has been slain.
The blue buff in its base form is going to provide 10% cooldown reduction. In the enhanced form, it's going to provide 20%. Baron has wave advantage. We're just going to focus on the wave. There's all of his abilities. He should be on cooldown. Looks like we're just going to clamp minions instead. We're going to get the Tiger onto him. Use our 2. Use our 1. He uses his ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We're going to land right on him. Get some good damage. Try to chase him down with some basic attacks. He's able to get the heal, so we can't do too much. We hit him with the 1. We have minion advantage. We get the stun. Here comes Arachne. We get our 2 onto both of them. We miss our 1. Susanna's able to get the pick onto the Baron. We're able to use our 1, get the pick onto the Arachne. We're going to get the stun onto the Anubis. We're going to use our 2, slow him down. And it looks like Fenrir is able to clean him up. We're going to go ahead and hit the Lesser Scorpion. Everyone can kind of use the heal, but they destroy it pretty early.
Can we play fetch?
We could chase this Ymir down, or we could just clean up the minions. I think cleaning up the minions is a safer play. We're going to go ahead and check the enemy blue buff. It is here, so we're going to go ahead and pick it up. Since we are invading an enemy camp before the 15-minute mark, we're going to be getting reduced gold and XP compared if we would hit our camp. After the 15-minute mark, they're the same. This is kind of to prevent characters from snowballing. And also people picking super aggressive gods and the game just depending on who can invade the most.
On my way.
Arachne's here. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate as soon as we can. We're very weak, so we do want to hang out in here. They're getting out of range. We get our 2 off. We're going to go ahead and get the stun. Do a little bit of tanking so Susanna can run in here and clean her up.
I'm on their radar.
Stellar accomplishment.
Nice rotation from our jungler. Definitely saved our life right there. Anubis is here. We're in a little bit of trouble. That was a very weird Anubis ult. We're going to go ahead and use our bird form to get out of here. We do have enough money for Pestilence, so we're going to go ahead and back. Pestilence is going to provide us 80 magical protections, 250 health. It has a passive that enemies within 55 units are going to have their healing reduced by 20%. This is going to be helpful when fighting into Anubis and the Baron Samdi, and it's also going to affect the heals on Arachne.
I'll attack.
Looks like our team's closing in on the Greater Scorpion.
Come here, you!
Complete it. It wasn't me.
On my way.
So much for laying low.
We're going to make our way mid. They're kind of fighting in the left jungle.
For jungle boss.
Attack middle lane.
Your team has destroyed
We might blink onto this Arachne. We don't need to. We're just going to use our 1 to prevent her back. Try to get the stun, but we get stunned by Anubis.
Handle us.
Stellar accomplishment.
Pretty easy pick right there.
I'm going.
Our teams are working pretty well together. We're going to go ahead and take the enemy blue buff. This is the enhanced blue buff, so we're going to get 20% cooldown reduction. We already have 10% from Soul Eater. Now we're going to be sitting at 30%. The cap is 40%, so if we go over that cap, it's just going to be brought down to 40%. It looks like Susano picked up our blue buff.
Enemy missing right.
We're going to go ahead and back. We are actually just short of the money that we need for Hide of the Urchin.
An enemy has been slain.
So we're going to stick around for one more wave, get a little bit of poke onto Baron. He's able to get the heal and the increased movement speed off. We're going to get the stun. Fenrir's rotating in, so is Vulcan. Oh, this poor man. Poor Baron.
Attack fire giant.
I'm on it. On my way.
We're going to go ahead and hit the Pyromancer.
Gotta go.
The Pyromancer is going to provide our team with a buff. If we leave Fountain, we're going to gain 40% increased movement speed for 15 seconds.
Enemy missing right. Tank middle lane. Tank middle lane.
Right now we're checking Hide of the Urchin. We do have enough money, so we're going to go ahead and back pretty soon. Bit of a team fight going on in mid. We're going to rotate in. We do have our Blink and our Ultimate. With Sun Wukong, we really want to Blink and then use our Tiger. We used the wrong form right there. We get our 2 off onto the on her. We use our beads. We're going to go ahead use our ultimate. Try to get some pressure onto this on her. Waiting for that shell to expire. It expires. We land on him. We hit him with the 2. And Bluestone's able to clean him up.
So much for
We're going to hang out in this back line until we need to back. Arachne's here, so we do need to get out of here. We're going to go ahead use our Ox to get out. Minions just body blocked for us. That's a Baron ult down. Vulcan comes, provides a little bit of peel for us.
Beatsville.
And we're going to go ahead and back and pick up the Hide of the Urchin. Hide of the Urchin is going to provide 30 physical protections, 30 magical protections, 250 health, and 250 mana. It has a passive that you gain 3 magical protections and 3 physical protections for each god kill or assist. At 7 stacks, this item evolves, providing a health shield that gains stacks every 2 seconds. Shields only stack if you have not taken or dealt damage in the last 5 seconds. For each stack, it's going to provide 10% of 100 health plus 5 per level. The full shield will regenerate after 20 seconds, so it has 10 stacks total. This item is going to make us super tanky.
I'm on it.
Since we don't have max stacks on it, we're not getting that health shield. Once we do get max stacks, we're going to have 51 physical protections and 51 magical protections. We're going to go ahead and go for our enhanced blue buff. It is now enhanced because we destroyed the Greatest Scorpion.
Out of a mana.
We're going to rotate mid.
Group up.
Wave's pretty far pushed up and left. We're going to try to get some pressure onto this Anubis.
Ultimate is ready.
We hit him with the 1. That's his wrap. He's a little too far for us, so we're just going to clean up the minion wave. Our team's able to secure the Oni Fury. That's going to spawn a enhanced minion wave in each lane. Baron's pushing left lane pretty hard, so we're going to rotate over, try to prevent him from getting a free tower. He's also overstepped on the map, so there's a good chance we can get the pick onto him.
Everyone thinks they have a chance.
Yo, that was sweet.
Attack on my way.
We're going to go ahead, blink in, use our 2, avoid the heal, get our 1 off, dash, get the tiger stun. Vulcan's here as well. We're going to clean him up with the 2.
Stellar accomplishment.
We're going to go ahead, rotate mid. These people are really overstepped. We have 3 people coming from jungle. We get the stun on her, but he uses beads. We're able to clean up the on her.
I'm on their radar.
We're not sure if Anubis is going to go down or not. We kind of keep turning around to check.
Enemy has
We're going to go ahead and chase this Ymir. And the enemy team surrenders. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.